Yeah, so due to due to the communal space being gone because the roommates want to put more stuff in there. Uh, yeah, we're gonna be out here for a while with basically nothing. Um, it is what it is. It's just unfortunate because we can't continue uh, the sandbag intensity program. Um, so yeah, if anyone has any ideas on how I should continue, uh, I don't know. We'll go from there. Um, it's around 12:44 right now. Uh, I went to practice today and yesterday. My knee feels okay. Still a bit unstable. I'm only doing beginner striking. Um, but yeah. So for now, for legs, we're gonna do a 30 down. We're really gonna just torch my legs today. 30 down, prison style squats. I'm probably gonna have to do like these prison style or like the Josh Bryant jailhouse strong style stuff. I'm planning on getting his books, um, just the regular book and the intervals book maybe, but we'll see. I know Kubrick's like the dinosaur training guy also has like a book on bodyweight stuff, so I'm not sure though. Maybe I'll check it out. Um, I think Jailhouse Strong, like the brand and Josh Bryant's work, has been in the game for a really long time. So after I get the book, I guess we'll see. Uh, I'm probably not gonna drive as much, like for food delivery, because scratched up another person's car. So I gotta make sure that stuff doesn't happen. Um, I'll probably just do the uh, plasma donations for now. Um, yeah. Okay. So 30 down. It's 12. 46. All right. First one down. I think I saw Alex Leonidas talking about like the down workouts, or especially the 30 down squats. So that's what we're doing. Yeah. I think a person left a comment to calculate it. It's like it's like you take whatever number you do, multiply it by by the number plus one, and then you divide the whole thing by two. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's the next part down. I recently got some knee sleeves, so that's what I'm using. Um, Before I did stuff like beltless, without sleeves, whatever. Um, I saw in Curie, I think Alex and Curie, Elite Fitness, uh, and he was saying like using knee pads, it allowed him to just like train more without knee problems. So I'm just gonna mix them both in there, you know. Like if I'm feeling good, it'll be just no wraps or no pads or nothing, right? But if I just want a little bit of extra support, I'll throw those on there. We'll see. All right. This one's 28. Okay. That's the next one done. Next one's 27, I think. We'll do a closer stance, maybe. Alright. That was really hard. Next one's 26. Okay. Okay. Next one's 25. Oh my god. Yeah, it sucks that my the training space, like the communal space, is gone. I guess the communal space is only for like the TV and couches or something. I mean, I get like the weights and stuff. It could damage things, but I was going extremely submaximal, and that's talking about like the metal plates, like the sandbag. The sandbag. I was careful. Just I was using submaximal weights for the iron weights and stuff, and I was even careful with dropping the sandbag, things like that. Uh, I don't really have the name brand sandbags, so I'm kind of a bit reluctant to like just drop the bag or throw it over my shoulder, things like that. I have like this irrational fear that it'll just explode or like age my bag significantly. Um, another reason is like how you're not supposed to like drop or slam like historical stones too. Not that not that I have lifted any historical stone, but if you think about it, every stone technically has a history, and if I find like a rock on university campus or something, I don't want to just slam it and like break it or something. I'm sure it doesn't matter, but yeah, tangent aside. Okay, I think we're on 25 right now. Okay, 25. I think that was too much rest in between that last one, but it's okay. Does anyone have any experience with like uh, the Jailhouse Strong books or anything like Josh Bryant stuff? Let me know. Um, I know a commenter in I forgot what translation language uh in the comments that's been talking a lot about like Soviet or like Russian style training, Soviet training, which I've heard things about it. It's cool. I think there's like, or he mentioned, or he or she or whatever the commenter, but mentioned mentioned what do you call it? grease the groove style work. So I don't know. That could be cool. Uh, we'll see once classes start again. We'll see how things are going. I think we're on 24 now. I think yeah, I'll get Josh Bryan's book. Um, I've seen a lot of stuff on like burpees, like Tyson push-ups or whatever. Um, like the card deck thing, like you would do push-ups and squats as you go through a deck of cards. That could be cool. All right. I think I might have did an extra one there. That's okay. Next one's 23. An extra one to make up for all this rest I'm taking in between. If I'm gonna do just a ton of body weight calisthenics out here, especially for legs, I'm gonna have to up my race the clock type stuff. I got one of those used watch, and the date bar, like the bottom bar indicator for that number, is just broken. So it's kind of annoying. It's okay. It's one of those Casio watches. Okay. We're on 23. I'll go a bit wider grip. Okay. That's 23 down. On what, 20, 22 now? Well, yeah, I've been wearing these DIY sandals. Uh, they're quite nice. When I wear them to school, I would wear the socks with like the toes in it, so I'm not like barefoot everywhere. Um, yeah, I don't know. I have wider toe box shoes normally, anyways, but even that compared to this, it's just much different. It does feel better on my knees, I think. Um, yeah. Shoes. Okay. That's enough talking. I think we're on 20, 22 now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I wonder how effective like this stuff is for building muscle. I know like the jailhouse strong method really emphasizes this kind of stuff. I think like calisthenics skill work is super cool, but I think both like the chasing the skills type thing or getting good at skills usually means the person's like strength to body weight ratio is super high, which makes sense, but it favors like the smaller, lighter folk, which probably includes me, to be honest. I might I might just be salty that I can't do skills like the calisthenic skills, or just suck at skills, I guess. But we'll see, cause I guess the basics for muscle, right? Yeah, man, sucks that I can't run my planned programs. I can't use the equipment I want. I'm probably gonna have to use the school gym more often now, which sucks because I stockpiled so much equipment here. That's my fault. The school gym's fine. Sometimes it's a bit crowded, or a lot of times it's crowded. And if I'm on campus, I'm usually in the library trying to study and finish my homework and prep for things. But we'll see. Um, I'll make the time, right? I think around 21. All right. Okay. I think my rest periods are definitely too long. It's 1:07 right now. Yeah, there's something just hard about these high rep stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, low weights is really hard, and I might be more used to higher rep counts, but there's something different to like these density stuff, race the clock, I guess like 10 downs, like the downs system. when I get like a pack of cards, I guess we'll see how like the card system feels. I guess training outside is nice, don't get me wrong. It's just these mosquitoes I'm afraid of. I gotta get my jacket and longer sleeves. I mean, I'm wearing longer pants right now. This seems to be working. All right. Okay. That's 20. the knee sleeves do feel good. I'm out here cheating body weight squats with knee sleeves. It's okay. Later we'll do one. Later we'll do one without, I guess. Oh shoot, there's a cricket right here. I don't know how well the audio is going through. Maybe you can hear the crickets chirping. I don't know. Did I finish 20? Am I on 19 right now, or is it 20? I don't remember. I gotta get a pen and paper out here to track my numbers. I think I gotta be tracking time too now. But if I don't have time and reps, like how am I even gonna progress? I'm pretty sure I did the 20, so we're on 19 right now. Might have done an extra one again, but whatever. If I might have skipped 20, but we're on 18 right now. If I do the math, it's what, 30 plus the amount of reps we're doing. So 30 times 30 plus 1, so 31. Those two times each other is what, 930. Yeah, 930. And divide that by 2. That's let's see. Damn, I can't do math right now. 4. 4. So what, 465? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 465. 465 squats. We're on 18 right now. So, okay, that's 18. Now we're on 17. Yeah, sometimes I'm just trying to pulse these squats, keep the tension on the muscle. Okay, we're on 17. Why are there so many planes? I don't know if you can hear that or not. Okay, 17. Oh yeah, I'm also using my arms to help me. But It's okay. I guess the stance width kind of changes how difficult these squats are. So if I were to repeat it, there would be some inconsistencies, but I think it's fine. That would be me obsessing over the minutia, I guess. Then if it's closer, I do feel like it's more quad, more knee flexion, wider. I'm not going down as low. I'm getting stuck at like the hip crease, but I feel it more like abductor. I don't know. Um, Abductor is outside, right? Or is that adductor? I don't know. Uh, yeah. I've been watching a lot of stuff from what's that channel called? Strength Side. Um, they have some really cool stuff. I like their movement training based things. I do think, I don't know, I do think they kind of push towards the unconventional training a little bit too far, maybe. Like, at least promoting it to the audience, at least in my opinion. I think the value of traditional strength training is just like, I think it's just really good. To claim that it makes people super stiff and like become huge bodybuilders with too much mass to move fluidly, like, I don't know. I don't think that's the right message. And this like the unconventional training or like the movement training, I think it's great for like sedentary people or just people with a low movement vocabulary, so to speak. Like they didn't fool around enough as kids, or like they're older and they lose the ability. Because I feel like even now, and I'm like super young, right? I'm already feeling like past me would be able to try to jump over stuff and climb over stuff and like do flips and things. But me now, right? I'm like more cautious, right? I don't have that carefree attitude. I guess it's like a defense mechanism because I racked up injuries over the over the years. But that movement vocabulary is kind of different. But yeah, my point is even with a huge amount of I guess like movement training, like you could still get injured, right? The I think to really quote unquote prevent injury is to just be good at everything, or like strive to be good at everything. So you'll be really strong, explosive, have the endurance, the strength endurance, the flexibility, mobility to get like in and out of like weird positions, and then have that plyo base with like the tendon rigidity with like the brain analyzing skills to be able to think and adjust on the fly, right? That neuroplasticity or whatever. But enough rambling. It's what, 16? Okay. Guess I'm going through these reps fast. My break is super long though. So 15 next. Um, yeah. Still, I gotta eat more, fix my sleep schedule. But yeah. Sucks that I have to train out here though, and I can't. I can't run the sandbag program I wanted to. I can't use the. I can't use the equipment I have. It sucks. It sucks. But like Josh Bryant said, anything outside of body weight is like a luxury. I don't know if that's his exact quote, but whatever. All right. Gotta speed things up. On 15. Okay, 15. Bromley, I think Alexander Bromley has a cool, like a prison training video that he made. It's a cool video. I don't know though, cause like out here, yeah, out here, all I have is a space, to be honest. But I don't have a pull-up bar. Um, like I literally have nothing. I just have this. So I'll have to see what I can do to make it happen. I think I still have some access, like to the door, the main doorway in the communal area. I don't think they piled any, like a couch there or a speaker there or something. No, I guess their shoe rack is now, they placed it so it's back in front of the door. So I think maybe I can attach it to this fence back here. I don't know how strong it is out here, but to haul my like stack of bands and my Nordic strap and like that foam pad out here, I think it'll be fine. Theoretically, I can get my weights and sandbag out here too, but I'm really protective, like OCD level of my equipment. Like I'll be putting like super glue over weight plates because they're like chipping or something, and that like messes with my mind. I'll put like foam padding, like thin pieces of foam tape on on like my rack or something to prevent it from scratching my barbells, things like that. I mean, pretty much all my equipment is like secondhand or like bought used on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or whatever. But yeah, I'm super protective about them. I didn't want to leave them out here in the sun and rain and wind and then I don't know. It's probably fine, but I just don't want to. I guess I can haul my sandbag out here, but I don't. Same issue. I don't want it to get like dust on it. Whatever. What are we on now? 14. Yeah. I'm so out of shape. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll have to figure out what I want to do. Uh, I think this fence back here, there's a lot of potential stuff I can think of. Maybe I'm not sure though. Well, we'll figure something out. Um, yeah. We'll see. I'll. If anyone has ideas, please let me know. I know I'm just making excuses because if people can find a place to do pull-ups and dips, like even while locked up, you know, um, there has to be things that I can do. I can do out here. Uh, so yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe I can get some dip stands or something, but I'm done with the stuff I got, you know. I have so many training stuff that I can't even use at this point. Um, so yeah, we'll just have to figure things out, I guess. I think just push-ups and squats to carry me, and they're not even weighted squats, but too much yapping. We're on 13 right now, I think. Okay, next one's 12. I'll have to figure something out. See. Yeah, I don't know about this gate like this way, but maybe this part over here. Yeah, I think I can throw that Nordic strap in the corner there. Um, it should be good. I think I can throw like the attachment here, and then just throw my rings there. Throwing some face pulls, some rows, and then we don't got dips though. I guess just push ups we'll have to do. Um, we'll see. Uh, I think yeah, I gotta bust out the rings. Rings out here, the Nordic, my set of bands, maybe not even the bands, and then I think chest was always the lagging muscle group that I have, and we don't got dips, so I think just push-ups, That's all we got. Uh, It's okay. If there's a will, there's a way. What are we on now? 12, right? Okay. 11 next. The break I'm taking in between these are too long. It's far too long. But will only improve over time. What are we on, 10 now, or is it 11? I think it's 11, huh? Yeah, it's 11. Trying to skip sets out here. Okay. Now we're on 10. Get this done faster. Okay. Now we're on 9. But if anyone has ideas on like the bare minimum of training, please let me know. I mean, I've always said, despite my affiliate link trying to get money and stuff, my affiliate codes, I don't even know if they work or not. But as I always said and believe, and still do believe, that fitness should be free. Or fitness is free. It's not should be. It just is, right? You can do. You can keep yourself fit with most bare bones like equipment, as long as you're able-bodied, or even if you're not able-bodied, as long as we keep working and improving, I think we'll all get better, like, over time. I don't know how long this period's gonna last. My sandbag intensity program hasn't even started, barely. Like, we only ran it for like barely any time. And now we're stuck out here, which is fine. What are we on now? 10 or 9? I lost track. I'm just gonna say it's 10. Fitness is free, but you need a pen and paper apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's 10. Okay. Now it's 9. I might have done some extra reps, but that's okay. With the amount of rest I'm taking in between anyways, I don't think this matters that much. This is just to feel out the 30 downs, feel like the fatigue and all. I gotta have a better way of keeping track of reps though. Like not just the sandbag intensity program, tracking reps and weight, but like the calisthenics part of it, and then like um, just tracking weight and reps in general. Gotta up my game. I feel like the mosquitoes are attacking me now if I stand still. Might have done an extra one again, but we're on 8 right now. Alright, let's go through these fast. Alright, 7. I'm pretty sure the point of these is to accumulate fatigue so I get effective reps near the end. With how long my rest breaks are in between, I think it makes all the squatting I'm doing basically null. But the quad burn I'm getting is still there. Okay, now we're on 6. I do think the high rep squatting is good for my joint health though. Accrue a lot of blood flow, a lot of deep knee bending is, at least what I've heard, good for healing. I've always squatted pretty much ass to grass though for as long as I trained, because my mobility was always pretty decent. You know, I'm Asian, I can Asian squat and whatnot, but I don't think the knees over toes squat is truly what's going to prevent you from injury though, at least in sport. I do think it's a great exercise, but any joint bulletproofing is definitely like a marketing term. I think if anyone promotes bulletproofing a joint, I think be wary of it. All right, we're on 5. I mean, it's fine to use like the bulletproofing in like a thumbnail, or you're selling a program or something. I'm sure it gets clicks and gets people to promote your stuff, right? Like it could be a great program. I just think it's like a false promise sort of thing, cuz no matter what we do to try and prevent injury, we're still made of flesh and bone, right? And things like, obviously we try to believe and like focus on everything that is within like our control, at least in my idea. But sometimes things do happen and they genuinely are outside uh, of what we feasibly can do. And sometimes it's good to just acknowledge that and be okay with it, really. You know, like like be kinder to ourselves, you know? Like it's not your fault. Sometimes things do happen. But like that's not saying to not take full responsibility of what you can do, and like um and not try your darn hardest to make yourself invincible, make your knees bulletproof, you know? But you should also be kind to yourself, that sometimes things do happen. Damn, I'm like losing count. Holy shit. Oh my god. With how fast I'm doing these, I think the I think the reps we've done to fatigue myself aren't even good. We gotta